Hi everyone. Oh, you might be thinking the same like sweater I'm wearing every day because winter is also same, na? Temperature is also same, low, right? That's why I'm wearing the same. Okay, not like that. Thanks everyone. I just want to thank you everyone whoever are watching my videos. As I told you, be it 20 views or 200 views or 2000 views, does not matter to me, right? Still, somebody is watching, okay? So, anyway, coming to today's day, a very good thing happened. I mean, in the morning, today is Monday, like how motivated people are to go to office in Monday, right? So with same motivation, anyway, I have get ready for the office, and I was just driving. After 15 minutes, I got a call from my friend. Like in the office, there is some network issue, so nobody is able to connect to our basically network which we used to do in that basically office laptop. Then I saw the email from the IT team. They asked basically everyone to do work from home, so that I mean they will not face that issue. That moment, right? I think that is the moment you will feel like real happiness, like, and I think that like strikes my mind today. Then when basically I have done a U-turn and I came back. So that thing happened basically like if you think, right, like going to school, going to college, then going to your kind of wherever you are working, all of these like stages of life, right? Same thing when happened, our response to that incident is completely different. I'll give you one example. Like when we used to go to school, right? When I think we are kid, when we don't have that much of understanding, right? What life is, what will be our future, all of those things. So we used to go school every day. If even if I think now also I have seen a lot of students when they are getting a like holiday, they are not that much happy because they will see friends in the school. They will have like kind of that get together kind of thing with their friends, right? Same thing when we came to college kind of thing. There we are dying to do a like kind of getting a holiday for this college. So we do mass bunk or something. Let's say there is heavy rain, and the college has cancelled the classes for that day. Those days are awesome. Like we are feeling so much happy. Same with this like office when we go to office and suddenly a surprising holiday or even work from home, right? We get like those are kind of a real happiness. So like if you'll consider when we are becoming older, our response to those things are getting different. Might be like this is my opinion. Maybe there will be people who are becoming sad when they are getting a work from home. I don't know if those people are still exist, but if they are, but yeah, I think this is not only for this situation. If we'll see in a life, like our response changes according to our age, according to our situation. Same situation, if we'll like in a college, right? Like when we, I mean in school when we make friends, right? Like at that time we don't know, we don't have expectation from each other in our friendship. We don't take things seriously. So even if we have a like kind of argument or kind of small like we quarrel with each other, still in the next day we'll be sitting besides each other, we'll talk like we are real friends, nothing happened. But when we go a little bit more in school days and all, that things become little bit different. So when we are having those days, might be it will take more time to come closure after those argument, after those fight, right? Eventually when we grow up, that becomes more. So when we are like kind of finally in 30s 40s, then it take sometimes not years, might be infinite time, might be not in our this time. So there are some people with whom like we don't even talk after a fight for a long time, like kind of we spend our entire life kind of things. So I don't know. I mean, if you guys think on that, why that happens basically, I really think why cannot we be that same like 5 years, 6 years, or 10 years old kid? We can just forget everything. Okay, I mean something that guy has told. Okay, that's okay. We can just talk and we can like sit among ourselves and we can discuss that part, right? So yeah, that really does not happen like so easily. I'm not saying I usually do. I'm also having the same problem. Might be that is the problem with our age, or that problem because we are kind of occupied with a lot of things. Like when we are kid, we have just few things. Like we just go to school, we play. Like my daughter, right? My daughter, she only knows two things: she will play, sleep, or eat and all. Okay, so she does not have many things on her mind, right? The same thing when we are kid, our brain is occupied only with few things. So in that case, we don't have our brain does not think the impact. Like let's say tomorrow, today I have a fight with my friend. Tomorrow, if I will talk, what he or she will think, whether my ego will be kind of going down there. All of those questions does not come to a kid's mind. That's why they are like free. They can just talk in the next moment, next day, or even after 2 days. But eventually, when we like come become older, like kind of 20s, 18th, like 15th, even if like higher school kind of thing, at that time our brain has a lot of different things, and we saw a different thing in our like environment. Okay, these people are fighting, they are behaving like this. When I am fighting, I have a ego now. Why I will talk fast? Why he or she will not talk with me fast? So those things started coming up, and that basically increases our distance from our friends or anyone, right? And that things eventually come when we are like grown up, we are a family person. That also, I mean, come more in our brain, and that too a lot of other responsibility has been added up now. Like you don't have that much time to like convince yourself, because once you will convince yourself, okay, this is just a matter of fight, why cannot I just go and talk with him and we can just forget everything? To think that we need some time to sit, your brain has to process all of those things, but we have a million things to think in that time. You have to do a job, you have to think of your family, like if you are like mother, you have to think of your child, your husband, your family. I think, I mean, a lot of things are going on, like our minds, right? So in that situation, we might either we are not thinking that much, or we are thinking, okay, I think there is no impact even if I am not talking with them, because my life is going like on its way. It's going on, right? It's not impacting me much. So I think, yeah, that's all. I mean, I don't know if I'm whatever I'm saying that makes sense. That's why this is on edit, right? Whatever I'm thinking, I'm telling you guys can counter me on comments. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, it will be really good if we can think on that age kind of thing, like in our 6 or 7 or 10 year old kid, and we can just be friend with everyone. Even if we are having a fight, just forget that, and the next day we can talk. Uh, I know that is difficult for sure, but might be someday we can try. And some next generation people, when they will come, they might do that eventually, because a lot of things is changing. Like we are talking like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and all of those things. I don't know a lot of name also, but yeah, I think that's the thing. So it just came to my mind. But yeah, I think that's how my day went today. But yeah, after coming from returning from halfway I had to work from like office, but tomorrow that will not happen, because after I think 2 hour 3 hour we also got an email that everything has been sorted out, so you guys can come to office from tomorrow. But thanks to IT guys, at least we got one day of work from home because we have to go 5 days now to office. But yeah, that's part of your life, your job. You have to do that. But yeah, you guys can comment if these things happens to you, then how you feel basically when there is a surprise kind of holiday you are getting, or a surprise salary you get, right? That also a good point. Whenever we'll, like, even if you are getting a high package or salary, even in your salary will say 100 rupees of kind of more, that they will be like really happy. Okay, I got 100 rupees, right? Because I mean that's how human are. Like when they get some excess, like unexpected thing, that is a positive, in a positive way they will be happy, but unexpected thing, if it is a negative way, they will become really sad, right? That is the I mean thought process of man, and that's why I think people love surprises, right? That's why, like, ladies, I mean not ladies, even if gents are also happy when they get surprise, but they don't able to express. That is a bigger problem with us, right? Our facial expression when we are getting a surprise from our wife, that will be same when we are normally just talking with them, and that's why we are getting very kind of negative review